In a shocking turn of events, Lemonada Media has pulled the plug on Meghan Markle's highly anticipated podcast. Insiders reveal that the cancellation stems from Meghan's inability to secure any A-list celebrities, leaving the podcast in an isolating predicament. According to industry expert Kinsey Schofield, who spoke to GB News, a significant delay in launching Meghan Markle's new podcast series could be directly tied to her struggles in lining up star-studded guests. The source, deeply embedded within the industry, disclosed that the absence of available A-listers has become a major roadblock for the Duchess's latest venture under the Lemonada banner. Schofield elaborated, "Every high-profile guest has their calendar booked months ahead." She pointed out that while Meghan faced immense pressure during her stint with Spotify, the current scenario with Lemonada is less tense, albeit fraught with its own set of challenges due to guest unavailability. The broadcaster was informed that Lemonada Media has decided to postpone any potential new podcast projects until next year at the earliest, signaling a setback for the Duchess. In a dramatic revelation yesterday, representatives for Meghan and Harry expressed concerns that Meghan's upcoming lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard, along with a fresh Netflix series, might clash with the promotional efforts envisioned for the new podcasting initiative. Schofield commented on the financial stakes involved, suggesting a lack of substantial funding might be influencing the subdued expectations surrounding this project. When Spotify launched with a ticking countdown, expectations were sky-high, and after only managing to produce 13 episodes, the Sussexes were abruptly cut off, she remarked, citing the Daily Mail for these explosive claims. The situation raises questions about Meghan's decision-making in producing the podcast independently. Veteran presenter Eamon Holmes chimed in during the discussion, questioning if taking on the producer role single-handedly was a prudent decision. Holmes hinted at potential complications from having an excessive number of producers previously with Spotify, which might have contributed to operational delays. Schofield didn't mince words when she criticized Meghan's approach to her previous podcast ventures, suggesting that they inadvertently showcased her less flattering traits. The podcasts exposed her as an arrogant, entitled figure who seemingly expects others to shoulder the workload, Schofield asserted, adding a scathing critique of Meghan's persona, which she described as projecting an undeserved aura of superiority. The expert also threw a spotlight on the inherent contradictions in Meghan's strategy, arguing that launching a lifestyle brand should ideally complement, rather than overshadow, a podcast venture. Celebrities juggle multiple projects routinely. It's baffling that Meghan wasn't prepared to kickstart the podcast, perpetually failing to deliver, which sadly seems to have become her brand's hallmark, Schofield concluded, casting a long shadow over Meghan's future endeavors in the media landscape. As the dust settles on this latest controversy, the world watches to see how Meghan Markle will navigate these turbulent waters, with her credibility and brand on the line. Will she manage to turn around this setback, or is this the beginning of the end for her media aspirations? Only time will tell.